It's right and late, but man, it's so good.
Now the sound.
Oh, it's not even right and late. It's amazing.
No, the sound I'm getting back is that it's not clicky when we hit it. We're in an indoor environment, so it's not super clicky. I know, Tommy. Let's have a look, huh? That last one. Yeah, not bad. Tommy, we're back.
Embargo day, baby.
Embargo day. We love embargo day. It's one of our favourite things.
As you know, yeah, absolutely it is.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm not so good off the tee. But I hear my iron's okay.
You're not good off the tee?
I hear my iron's okay.
Yep.
So, don't laugh at that. Ping.
I know.
The engineers.
They've come up with this special.
Yeah.
This was in a few players' golf bags in the US Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
iDi, driving iron.
Very nice. We'll have some B-roll, obviously.
Yeah.
First impressions, Tommy?
The head is huge.
It's big.
And I don't think it's bad huge. I think from looking at what Ping have sent through and by having a read up about this, they have built the back of the club almost like a metalwood, almost like a hybrid, and they've kept this face and they've filled it. They have an inner INR insert that's going to make it feel like an iron but maybe perform like a hybrid from what we have seen.
So what I like about this, I know it's, as you said, big.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of companies out there that try to be two things with one club.
Good point.
Unapologetically, this is a driving iron.
Yeah. Go far off tee, go straight.
Yeah.
That's the job.
It comes in a 2, 3 and a 4.
Yeah.
All right, driving iron. So for those people who would love a driving iron.
17, 20, 23 degrees,
Yep,
2, 3, 4.
correct. It's got all the different colour codes, 10 colour codes.
Yeah.
So up and down, all right.
For lie angle.
Shorter blade length, so it's really compact. Looking for, I know you're saying big, but I think you mean the back edge.
Yeah, like I think depth-wise it's big, but if you compare it to a hybrid, it's small.
It's small. The blade length is actually quite compact.
And for some reason, there's something about me, I cannot hit woods and hybrids particularly well. So this might be a solution for me.
We just want this thing to get in the air and go a long way.
And
straight.
Yeah, and like if we can get a reasonable landing angle, maybe I can, like we're gonna try it off a tee.
Yep.
See what we can
and then
get
we'll try it
as
off
a driving iron, and then we'll have a look at it off the deck.
Deck.
Can I use it into a par 5? Is kind of my question.
Yeah.
Ping Tour 2.0 85S shaft.
Yeah, so this is just the standard one we've got.
Yep, this is just sort of the stock offering that they've sent us to try.
There are other ones we'll go through when you're hitting balls. I'm going to go through them and we'll talk about them.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
And actually, I quite like the look of the back of that.
It's clean.
Yeah.
It's a wide sole, bit on the back, but blade length is actually very compact.
Yeah, it won't look out of place.
No.
But and it's not a head cover, and I think there's something about me when I pull the head cover off, I just lose.
It's not a head cover.
Lose all confidence.
Right, I'll get in my.
You jump in the dock, friend.
Yep.
Okay, what are your predictions? Do you think I'm going to like this, or do you think I'm not going to like it?
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little tag here.
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
So we know the difference between the two. Are you going to like this? I have no idea. Is probably my honest opinion.
And I think that's a really good answer because there seems to be no rhyme or reason to what I like or hit well.
Yeah, yeah. So we're talking about, obviously, we're talking about shaft options. Ping got their proprietary shaft that goes in it, the Ping Tour shaft. All right, so they've got the chrome 85 gram, they've got the black 90 gram.
Sorry, we're in the chrome.
We're in the chrome 85.
Yep.
They got the Alta CB, the counterbalance, in the 70 gram. It also comes with a Mitsubishi Tensai 1K black.
Yeah.
All right, and then the Project X Denali 70 hybrid.
Cool.
Yeah, so pretty cool shaft options, which is nice, as their stock offerings. Obviously, for those people out there who've got their aftermarket shafts, they can certainly put them in, but that's their stock offerings. Covers a lot.
For the 3 iron, which is what I'm holding, 10 degrees of bounce, which I like because I think that's going to help me get it out of the turf. Mm-hmm. I play somewhere that's a little soft. That fills me with a little bit of confidence.
They're saying on the spec sheets, D2 swing weight.
Yep.
Away we go.
I don't know anything about swing weight, so maybe that's good. I'm not sure. Okay, we've got this ball on a tee.
Yes.
I don't really hit balls teed up like this. Do I do anything different? Play it further forward.
We're going to play it further forward. It's a driving, as in driver.
Don't say the D word. I
Iron.
can't do it. I can't drive
This
straight
could go
lines.
anywhere now. I've
Yeah.
said that.
You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 degrees.
Couple
20 degrees, Tommy.
Couple of swings.
Let's see what we've got. Okay, initial
I don't know.
sound.
I think it was really left.
Absolute rocket.
Holy ball flight.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
That came out okay. Did you hit that okay, Tommy?
I think I towed it.
Toe strike. Little toe strike. Not
Yeah.
much.
But like a little toe strike, 205 carry. Oh well.
With a 3-iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so club head speed 96, spin rate 4,300, 4,400 rather, carried 205.
It's got a 42-degree land
Launched
angle.
at 12.
42-degree land angle.
Yeah, yeah.
That's insane.
So, and I had carry up here because we were testing another iron, but if I was to put total.
Can we have total as well as carry?
Yeah, so that's gone 220 down the middle.
Yeah. Like, oh well.
You would take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays, Tommy.
Yeah, well, considering I can't hit my driver that far at the moment. Oh, that is.
Bit toey.
Yeah, or was it a cold shank? I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that sounded yuck.
That was terrible contact.
High in the face, Tom.
Okay.
Remember, you're hitting a driving iron.
That's a good point.
Yep.
So I didn't know what that feel was. That's frame. It's the frame of the iron.
That's the topper. So, okay, so if we look at that, you didn't hit it great. It carried 187 metres. Yeah.
Sorry, carried 175.
Oh, sorry, 175, went 187.
And it's.
My apologies.
It's 11
Straight.
degrees right of target.
Straight.
That's better than my bad driver at the moment.
Yeah.
That contact with driver is like over there.
Yep.
Okay, interesting.
So how do you like the shorter blade length when you look down at it?
It looks like my 4-iron, there's just a bit more volume behind it.
Yeah. Okay. So shorter blade length. All right, and it gives that less offset look with that shorter blade.
Yeah,
length.
and like, don't get me wrong, it's quite offset, right?
Yeah.
Which I traditionally probably need, but don't like seeing.
Yep.
So I actually think they kind of hide the offset a little bit. And like,
Yeah, well,
you're gonna
shorter
look,
blade length.
and
yeah.
you're going to look down and it will throw a clip in. It's offset. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it doesn't look offset. But it maybe makes it look and feel a little bit less offset, which is kind of cool.
So they're saying in their spec sheets, which they provide us, which we see the morning of. Okay?
Yeah, we haven't had that for long.
It's 15% higher MOI on high and low impact shots
Well,
than
and
the previous model.
I just hit the top of the
That
face.
just proved it. You nearly missed it.
It did hurt my hand, but
Yeah,
I did hit it badly.
That sounded like it hurt.
So really, I just need to be behind that a little more
Just gotta-
rather than hit down on
yeah,
it.
just hit up. It's got a little T to hit up.
Yeah, that's just me not being used to hitting off a tee. Still high on the face, but
a
way
little
better.
high on the face, but
You can hear it.
wow, Tommy, it's pretty straight.
Oh yeah.
220 total down the middle.
206 down the middle, soft draw. Oh,
Yeah.
How on earth are we going to make this work? I love this club.
Once again, it's one of those ones where you would probably never walk into a store, Tommy, yourself personally, and go, I want this type of iron. But you've hit this straight away. So for those people who've just struggled with their driver or their 3-wood,
Yeah.
and they want a fairway finder.
I didn't want this club till 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, like
Now
this
I'm
is
like, well.
this is the ultimate fairway finder. You know, like if you want to hit a long iron off the tee,
Yeah.
there's plenty of those irons in the market, but this is coming out really, really well.
And I love my irons. I like my irons. I hit my irons quite well. To be like, oh, you know what, we're just having a bad driver day, but I have something that I can hit 220 in the middle. And this is, my 4-iron I don't hit poorly. This is just easier to hit than my 4-iron. My 4-iron miss hit doesn't go 187.
Yeah.
So really, this poses an interesting question for me.
So this is a
personally.
3-iron. There is a 2-iron in it and a 4-iron.
Are we, with a 2-iron, are we expecting more roll or more,
Well, we would expect a bit more ball speed purely because there's less loft.
so more carry as well?
You would hope there'll be more carry.
Stop it.
Yeah, you would hope, and more overall distance.
Okay, I'm going to try hit up on it and hold the face off.
So, all right, there we go. Oh, little pushy, push fade they would say.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think you've hit any of these great, Tom,
No, that one didn't sound that good.
at all. Like as in average strike. And you can see here, you're hitting it high in the face.
Yeah, that's the lowest tee, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
cool.
hit one more of those, and that's just drop it on the ground.
Can I just quickly? Can I just have attack angle?
Is this where you start to get technical on me again, Tom?
I just think I'm 2 down on it.
1.6.
Is that average?
Well, that's what you are.
That was what I was just then. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
So you reckon hitting up on this fixes it?
I reckon
impact?
not hitting as high in the face fixes it.
Yeah, but how do I change that in one swing?
All right. Well, let's stand over this one. Let's play the ball further forward.
Okay, I'm just
And
going to go.
that's-
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Wait, that's why teet's further forward. All right,
Yeah.
let's go. I love it. Wow, I got to go get that. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
That's better.
So ball speed bounced a little bit. There we go.
Holy moon ball.
Yeah. So nice and high.
Yeah.
Launch was great. Club head speed went up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we look at average,
My attack
there,
angle was neutral. There you go.
There you go. Well done, Tom. Great listening. So you're averaging.
Generally a weakness.
You're carrying that. You're carrying that 201
Yeah.
on average. We haven't taken any shots out. Okay.
Got a
Your
40
ball speed was 140.
Got a 44-degree land angle.
214 average
Yeah.
off a
Okay.
tee with a 3-iron. Now, I think most people out there in the market would be happy with that because every one of those hit the fairway.
Yeah. Now most people are not me. I'm going to try hit one that.
Let's
with
give it
the
everything.
One ball position forward. I want to try
Yeah.
to turn it over
Right.
a tiny bit. Because
The rip draw.
not even rip draw, just like not high right. You know. It's high right, but man, it was close.
Ball speed went up.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
223. Impressive, Tommy. Impressive.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's
And
once again.
I complained about feel when I was hitting the edge, like the high on the face. That feels good out of the middle.
So if we look at like that last one you hit.
Can we throw that on the other side, Lee?
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just going to be in the way.
Just so people can see. All right. And then we look at that last one you hit. All right. You hit that close to the middle.
Yeah.
All right. Your attack angle, here you are trying to hit up on it more, but your ultimate, we want to hit down on it more. But we're off a tee, let's not forget.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, and you still didn't quite get it perfect, but look at the launch and look at the spin and look at the height. So for a club that's a driving iron, to have great launch, all right, to have spin that's not super low,
Yeah.
okay, and height where it stays there, that's really, really good.
Yeah. And like the launch angle, we can bring that down with shaft.
Well, we can, but
Yeah.
you're hitting it off a tee,
Yeah, okay.
So
That's nuts.
yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm
It's-
genuinely shocked.
That's performing well. I see this really useful for a lot of players off the tee
Yeah.
or in their long iron.
There's no way that wouldn't help me off the tee stock
Yeah.
in that chrome shaft as is.
All those golfers out there that really, really struggle with their long irons in their bags.
Yep.
They've lost a little bit of speed. They're finding it hard to get the ball in the air off, and then you've got this in a 2, 3, and a 4,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah. And you could just make that, I'm just immediately thinking, let's get in the lab. You could just put something way stiffer in that to knock the launch down, and then the
Yeah.
ball speed bumps. Ball speed comes up into the middle, launch comes down, carry goes,
And
whoop.
depending on what you want to do, depending on what you're trying to get.
So we're going to go off the floor.
Okay,
off
so
the
we're going to go off
deck?
the floor, Tom. All right, so straight
I'm
off
allowed-
the deck.
I'm allowed to hit down on this one now, yeah?
Well, if you don't hit down it, you're going to struggle because the ball's on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, golly.
Golly, that's better. Golly,
That's just late. That's pretty good.
that's good. So numbers, here we go. 204 carry, very, very good.
Yeah, just too much spin, too much launch. Because of the face. That's fine.
Yeah, ball speed went up. There
Off
we
the
go
deck.
again.
Trackman's
So
telling.
off the deck, in a reasonably firm shaft, you're still getting height. Okay, so I'm interested in this because you hit this a little heavy. Wow, Tommy, look at that.
Yeah.
So that's where that nice wide sole,
Golly, yeah, and the bounce
the bounce,
keeps you in the fight.
it helps. That turf interaction is so important with
And
clubs.
I hit a little fat. It's 202.
202.
200 carry.
Off the ground.
Off the ground.
Yeah.
Who needs a tee, bro? Just jack the bounce up.
You know, so that 10 degree of bounce which they've got on this,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool to have.
And
Great.
where I play Bankstown, when it rains, particularly winter, it's wet. If you don't have a little bit of forgiveness, you don't have that thick sole, it's the, oh, where's the club face?
I think anybody
Could do it a bit more.
benefits
Yeah.
from better turf interaction.
Okay, couple more. Oh, that is an
hammered.
absolute rocket.
Hammered, Tommy.
Holy,
Yeah. You like this off the ground.
oh, I
eh?
like this a lot. I just get a bit.
221 off the ground, 207 carry. You're actually,
I'm probably,
this is what's cool.
I'm probably better without off
You're
the
better
tee.
off dropping it on the ground and
Yeah.
just hitting it because a couple of things have happened. Your club head speed's gone up because you feel more confident.
Yeah,
Your carry's gone up a metre.
yeah.
Your total's about the same. Your spin loft's higher. All right. Your ball speed's gone up 3 miles an hour. Your launch has come down a touch.
I've lost 1 metre of height and I have the same land angle because the spin's keeping it in the air.
Correct.
That's fascinating. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to try nothing and just hit another one.
We're just going to hit another one, yeah.
It's right and late, but man, it's so good.
Now the sound.
Oh, it's not even right and late. It's amazing.
No, the sound I'm getting back is that it's not clicky when we hit it. We're in an indoor environment, so it's not super clicky. I know, Tommy. Let's have a look, huh? That last one. Yeah, not bad.
It still hates me for ball speed.
Not
Fucking
bad.
Trackman's-
216 carry.
I love this thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Spin rate's excellent. Ball speed's excellent. Height
so
is perfect.
Big things from me. I hit a lot of golf clubs. We do a lot of this. I was so unsure about the size of that. Dude, it's just an iron. It just feels like an iron.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, if you put something down and you hit a couple of shots and you flush it, you stop looking at the head. You start looking at the ball flight.
Don't put it down. There's something about this white line. I like it.
Yeah.
One more?
One more.
Or is that
Tommy.
5? One more?
One more. Let's hit one more. Put the pressure on you.
I did try and have that one start left. So maybe we do that again. Oh!
There it is. Try to hit it harder.
I hit that 3 metres behind the ball.
Let's hit one more, Tommy. So, just on the bounce, this is where it's really, really important. It's got that leading edge, which sits off the ground a little bit. So it's more rounded, the front of the club. So if people come in a bit steep, you've got some,
Yeah, it is.
you got some relief at the front edge.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit one more, Tom.
Everything other than ball speed there and height isn't too bad.
Well,
okay.
it went straight again.
I think I just let that ball position get a bit too far
Yeah,
forward.
You got hard. You went hard at it.
Not great, but better.
Tommy, that is not great, but better.
194.
Yeah, 194.
One more.
One more.
There's more in the tank. I love this thing.
So we know now that Tommy likes this because he just wants to keep hitting it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it might be healed.
No,
Saved!
no. Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a weapon.
It's a cheat stick.
Yeah, this is a weapon. If you're someone who struggles with long irons
I'm flubbing balls
and you
195.
can get the right shaft spec in this,
Yeah.
you are going to love this iron.
I'm flubbing balls 195 metres.
Yeah. If you're someone who struggles in the long irons, like a lot of people who do out there,
Yeah.
and are resistant to go to a 9 wood or 7 wood,
Or if
Or
you're
a
like me and
5
you
wood.
just can't, like the woods, you can't hit them.
you just can't hit long, that thing there is certainly something you should test, try, and have a go at.
Yeah. One question for you. Optimizer, it has my ball speed is really low. Why does TrackMan hate me? Why is my ball speed too low?
Did
why?
you hit that in the middle of the club face?
Yeah, good point. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine.
You nearly shanked it.
And
All
look,
right,
at the,
and it went-
look at the ball.
And it went almost straight.
I did say
So
when I
this
hit
is
it
a
here.
nice bit about TrackMan, Tommy.
Yeah.
People are seeing this lovely line,
Yeah.
and you're going, oh, I hit that a little bit of Healy. I bring that up.
And it's Healy.
You've almost shanked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a little bit Healy.
And it performed like that.
Yeah,
That
so
is-
202 carry
Yeah.
and spin like smack bang in the middle where it should be.
They're engineers. These ping propeller heads,
If you heal
they
a
just know how to do it.
if you heal a hybrid, gear effect beats you.
Well,
If you heal the hybrid, it's over there.
If you hit that with a 7-wood or a 5-wood,
Yeah,
the amount of spin that it's going to produce.
yeah, because it's got bulge and roll.
Yeah,
There's more gear effect.
Yeah.
Man, that's fascinating.
that's pretty cool. Comes with all the great stuff that Ping offer. You've got the bending notch. You've got your color codes.
Yeah.
You've got that, that finish on the face, which gets rid of the water.
Hydra Pearl. Is it?
Hydra pearl.
Yeah.
All right? You've got the white line at the bottom.
I love the
Okay,
line.
which helps you line it up.
Yeah.
You've got the bending notch. Okay, and then you've got some really cool stock options. And then in the back of it, it's fantastic. It looks like if you put it in your golf bag,
Yeah. The
it's
back.
got a little bit of sex appeal about it.
The
all
back,
right?
the back looks good. I like the back.
Yeah, so that the badge in the back, chrome plated, looks really, really good. They've
Yeah.
covered up all the stuff that's inside that's making you hit straight. So people are going to see that in your bag. It's not going to look like a hybrid, but it's going to perform like a hybrid.
Yeah. And
So you're the guy that's still got long irons in the bag.
100%. And the insert feels good. Feels really good.
Yeah.
It's
well,
like when you hit it well. How do I want to explain this? I think some of these clubs that are really big don't give you any feedback or feel.
Yeah.
Right? I'm very, very. It's very apparent when I've hit a mishit. I can tell straight away. I get the shaft buzz in my hands, or I'm like, yeah, no, that's healed. And then I look at the ball flight and I'm like, hang on. So like,
Yeah.
it's giving me feedback, but in terms of my impact feel, but my ball flight is still
it's still
relatively
helping
reasonable.
you.
Yeah.
You're still getting some help.
But it's not hiding missed strikes, which I really like.
Yeah.
As a player who we spend a lot of time talking about feel. I still want awareness of what I've done wrong, or like where I've missed, or what part of the club I've hit.
yeah,
But it's nice to have that awareness and still have good performance, which is
Correct.
different for me maybe.
correct. No, I'm impressed by that, Tommy.
Yeah. So today's cost me $1,000.
It's cost you a lot. Yeah. No, very good.
That was awesome. Well done, Ping.
Well done, Ping.